Hey everyone, my name is Daniel Cannon. I'm the owner and director of Singularity Computers. We are most well known for our YouTube channel, which is where we share information on what we do, our passion, which is computers. For more than 15 years now, over half of my life, I've been building extreme, custom, high-end computers. And our main area of focus is liquid cooling, modifications, overclocking, well, pretty much anything computer related. More recently, for the past 18 months, we've started manufacturing and we've released a rapidly growing range of liquid cooling components. I've had the privilege of watching this industry in a lot of detail for a long time. Something that every area, every industry has is enthusiasts. And what the enthusiasts don't really realize is that due to their passion and their commitment, they are like a catalyst in the industry for many of the things that happen. They're the source of inspiration for design, for new direction. It's what the computer modders are doing to their cases that we see the big manufacturers doing the following year. But it's a slow process. The manufacturers take a long time to catch up with the ideas, with the passion of the enthusiasts, because they don't share the passion. Their focus is only profit. And so we just see, safe, sensible design after safe, sensible design. For a long time at Singularity Computers, we've had this idea of inspiring change and more rapid advance in the industry. Initially, we took many of our designs to the big manufacturers and gave them away and even helped to bring some of them to market. With no credit to Singularity Computers, but it didn't really have the effect that we intended. The computer case since the beginning has been a box. We've seen so much change and advance in other areas. On the other hand, modders and enthusiasts for many years have been doing incredible things with case mods and mods in general. When modifying anything, a case, it's quite similar to modifying a car. Some of it is for function, some of it is for form. And when you are modifying for form, you are quite literally combining art and technology. And so this became our idea, and we set our sights on the computer case. The external, we wanted it to be very extreme, artistic and organic shape with a lot of curves, something almost shocking in a way. Whereas the internal would certainly be designed to fit that organic shape, but at the same time a very sensible design purely for a high-end liquid-cooled system. Carbon fiber is most commonly used in spacecraft, fighter jets, military aircraft, and hypercars. It would also allow us to create any shape that we wanted, and certainly the organic shape, the curves. Now, for the shape, for me, there was only one person to go to. This is a little bit of a father and son project for me. My dad in his heart has always been an artist. Circumstances just never allowed. And so he created the original shape.
His original concept was explained to me, and I had to develop the shape. He gave me the outline. The rest had to be up to me, but as a builder I had to design the shape to be able to fit a certain amount of hardware inside.
The next step was far more advanced. We had to laser scan that shape and then get it into CAD. We needed a skill set that was just almost impossible. A carbon fiber expert, a machinist, an engineer, somebody who could do the manufacturing, the design, the CAD. And that is the great thing about our YouTube channel, about sharing information. It attracts the most incredible people, and he actually came to us.
Element 6 to me is really about two things. The first is kind of more personal. It's the challenge for myself and for Singularity Computers as a whole. I mean, we're taking Daniel's abilities and we're taking Warwick's abilities and my abilities to kind of take an idea that's really a little bit out there and try to bring it into practical, feasible reality and deliver a product to you that at the end of the day we can be proud of, that we want in our own living room. The other thing it's about really is not just about having a top-notch high-end piece of hardware, but kind of more about having a piece of art. We want to kind of go against the prevailing trend in tech, where after a year or two it looks dated or it's obsoleted by the next thing that comes along, and have something that you'll still want to build into 5, maybe even 10 years from now. In designing Element 6, we decided to redesign the PC case from the ground up. From the one-piece carbon shell that is the signature feature of this case, to the machined billet aluminum trim, everything about this case is about pushing the limits of the art. Moving inside, we find a case made purely with the enthusiast in mind. From the machined twin-rail frame design, to the unique airflow design that works with convection rather than against it, to the internal carbon shrouds that tie the aesthetic together, this case is perfect for the enthusiast who wants to build a gaming system to the next level, or for the creative professional who wants a full system to be a piece of art that will complement the work they do on it. Built for water cooling, the case features space to fully conceal 2 560mm radiators. It also features integrated reservoir mounts and an interior layout that presents the water cooling hardware in its best light without compromising usability. Moving beyond water cooling, we have a minimalist approach to the chassis components, where aesthetics, structure, and function are one. We have designed in ample room for both ATX and eATX motherboards, space for the largest graphics cards, and the option to wall mount the entire case if desired. We have also included a one-of-a-kind cable management system that even addresses the usually poor appearance of the I/O panel cables. The rear of the case presents a robust, precision-machined scissor hinge design, dampened by adjustable gas struts, to maximize rigidity and smooth, consistent performance.
Element 6 will be for those who can appreciate what is behind it, what has gone into it, the thousands of hours of development and the hundreds of hours that will go into the production of each case. The extreme nature of the materials, the curved carbon fiber and the complex surface machining. This case is a combination of carbon fiber and billet alloy. In the spirit of what we believe in and the purpose of this case, it is extremely important to us to share the entire development with the world, and it will run for almost the next year on our YouTube channel. I'm going to be building into the first prototype during the period of the Kickstarter, a high-end liquid-cooled system so that you can get to know this case in extreme detail. The Kickstarter is only to cover the development of the case and the production of the first 24 cases. But it also launches us as a case manufacturer. Overnight, we will be able to start producing cases and many other components, and we have countless designs and models ready to go. Right after Element 6, we are going to be launching an ITX case and a mid-tower case. Now, not everything we do is going to be as extreme as Element 6. You may never see us do anything like this again. This case has a very specific, special purpose for us. E6 is going to be extremely exclusive and limited. Due to the immense amount of work that goes into each case, we are only ever going to be able to do a few, and there are going to be 24 limited edition available on Kickstarter, which have a lot of very special features, some of them individualized, and then there are going to be 48 of another version available at a substantially reduced price. My team and I are a group of enthusiasts who live this. For the past decade, I've just locked myself away in a room and built things. And that is all that I want to do. It is what we love. It is what we are the most passionate about. If you get behind a group of people like this, you are going to change the status quo. You are going to put a manufacturer in the position where they can and will represent the enthusiast community. And finally, you will see products that come from a place of passion.